Something that's pretty common knowledge if you know me or follow me is that I'm basically an isekai protagonist in real life. But a lot of people would say I'm not just any protagonist, I'm Kazuma from Konosuba. The personality, the extreme luck, etc. So when Giguk made a video about an app where you could talk to Megumin, well, I knew it was the universe telling me that I had to make a video about it. But here's the thing. What you may not know about me is that I've spent 4 years studying psychology, media studies, and Japanese language and culture, and that I've been fascinated by a very similar technology for months now from an academic lens. Thus, I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to make a serious, critical video on the costs, both monetarily and socially, of the burgeoning wave of waifu technology. I spent 4 years getting a degree for this.
Before we get into the real meat of this video, let's quickly cover the two pieces of technology I want to discuss. First is, obviously, Isekai, the app in Giguk's video where you can talk to Megumin from Konosuba and have her do other things like wake you up with an alarm or do a countdown for you. The second is the Gatebox by Vinclu. This sizable tube-shaped virtual assistant became something of a viral sensation a few years back due to its defining feature, the holographic anime girl trapped inside of it. Let's start with the Gatebox. Say hello to Hikari Azuma.
Let's be realistic for a second before we talk about her all-too-human traits. Hikari is a fictional character who travels through dimensions to appear in your Gatebox.
She's a 20-year-old bride character who was made to specifically help the user relax after their hard day of work. As you speak with her, over time, she'll learn more about you and your schedule and use that to talk to you in your home and also via the Line messaging app throughout the day. Hikari can do a variety of things similar to other digital home assistants. She can play your music for you, tell you about the weather, or even control appliances set up on your home network. While she may not be as advanced in terms of capabilities, the edge she has over Alexa and the like is the fact that she does all of these tasks with a clear, wife-like charm and can hold a bit more complicated conversations with you. Hikari also has a daily schedule she goes through, so you can see her change outfits throughout the day or wonder what she'll have for lunch. When it's appropriate, she may even text you to find out what you ate for lunch, or maybe she'll turn on the lights before you get home.
Given their promotional material, it seems that the creators of the Gatebox are planning on having a wide variety of characters to live with. But as of right now, it's only Hikari and one other special character, but we'll get there.
Now what about Megumin? Well, being an app, she's not quite as sophisticated as Hikari is. That said, there are still a few different things you can do with her. Or with the app. This is getting confusing. Regardless, you can use the microphone to talk with her, one phrase at a time. Some of the lines are voiced by the original voice actress, and others are a Vocaloid-esque approximation of her voice, and it's kind of obvious to hear the difference. Additionally, there's an alarm, timer, and stopwatch feature. She'll tell you when every 10 seconds passes in the stopwatch, count down the final 5 seconds in the timer, and end it with a hearty Explosion! Most importantly is that she'll be the one to wake you up when the alarm goes off, with several long quotes like asking if you want to go on a date with her after you eat breakfast. You can also move Megumin around, poke her for a few annoyed phrases, and there's even a sleep feature where she'll tell you goodnight and pretend to sleep with you before waking up with any preset alarms that you may have turned on. If you tap her early to wake her up, she'll double check that you want to before offering a snooze option. If you dismiss it, she'll excitedly ask you where you two are going to go today.
Okay, so we covered what these two can do. Now we can cover the real reason for this video. What this technology costs you. We'll start with the concrete monetary values of each and then move into the more abstract social benefits and drawbacks they have. The Gatebox is the more simple one here.
One purchase and you get the Gatebox device, which comes with Hikari and all of its features, like the microphone and camera to help you speak with your digital bride. You can also summon digital figurines to look at, or play videos you've made using your own characters. All of this for a measly $1,500.
高いです。
ありがとうございます。
Bit more pricey than its rivals. At the time of recording, there is also no English patch for the device, but Vinclu says that it's coming, and all of their website's pages are fully translated into English as well.
What about Isekai? It's a mobile app after all, it can't cost $1,500. Well, luckily it doesn't, but that doesn't mean it doesn't come with its own set of monetary transactions.
The app itself is free. However, if you don't know how to speak or read Japanese, you have to drop $6 off the bat for the English subtitles and recognition pack. That's also only at the time of recording as a special deal to commemorate its release. It's slated to jump up to $10 in the near future. You can also pay $5 each for special sets of clothes for Megumin, being her pajamas and currently her birthday outfit. There's 3 packs of alarm voice lines for about 99 cents each, too. But here's the real kicker. Megumin's available voice lines are limited. If you want to talk to the computerized voice even more, you have to pay a monthly fee of about $3. Just want to ask her how she's doing? Gotta pay that monthly fee, friend. There's also a switch character option in the menu that currently only shows Megumin, so whether future characters will cost money is an unknown, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Now, odds are you're one of 2 people. You're either slightly disturbed that these exist and are questioning your faith in humanity, or you're already downloading the app to spend your paycheck on Megumin. If you're the prior, allow me to make a case as to why this kind of technology could be good. If you're the latter, don't get too distracted, and I'll try to give you a few warnings as to why your perfect 2D girl could be a detriment to you. If you're in the skeptical group, I want you to try and put aside your bias for just a second and hear me out on this. This technology could do a lot of good for people.
First of all, due to Japanese work culture, a lot of young people in Japan don't feel they have time to try and date or socialize, or perhaps they've been ostracized by their peers for their interests and don't want to talk to anyone ever again. Coming home to Hikari could be the perfect little dose of social interaction that these individuals need. She's an unconditionally loving figure who will never judge or hurt the user. It's a way to guarantee a positive social interaction. If we take this another step, there are a lot of people who have trouble socializing for various other reasons. Gatebox has been contacted by various groups to use their technology to help people with PTSD or mental disabilities, to help practice talking with people again and use it as a stepping stone to help bring them back into society.
Loneliness kills people, and these silly 2D girls could be just enough to help save someone and bring them back to the real world. Of course, there's the worry of going too far. To those of you playing with Megumin, it's time to check back in.
While these characters can act as surrogates for a time, they are not a replacement for human interaction. The main complaint that detractors will always have is that this will breed a generation of unsociable outcasts who only speak to their fictional characters. That's a valid concern. One man, with the help of Vinclu, married Hatsune Miku and lives with her by having her as a replacement for Hikari in his Gatebox at home. He'd been bullied mercilessly in the past for being an otaku, and had a mental breakdown at one of his jobs due to the criticism of a female employee. He vowed he'd never love a woman. Is this a sad story? Yes. Was marrying a fictional character the answer? No. The Gatebox could have helped him accept being loved by someone again, and should have been used as a way to trust women again. Instead, he's even more isolated than ever.
Nothing is ever truly free. Your 2D love is included in that. If you want to play with these, be my guest. But please be careful not to let it replace your social life. Have fun with your waifus, and I'll see you in the next video.